Hey, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. We are here still in the beginning at this one puzzle that I'm for some reason struggling on. Today I kind of wanted to go on to like the next chapter, but here's the thing. Remember how I said that every once in a while I just need to do like other puzzles to get like kind of unstuck? Funny story about that. I was standing in the shower earlier today and I was thinking about like a completely different game, about like another puzzle I have been stuck on for some time. Didn't really work on it in quite some time, but it just kind of popped up in my head. And I think I solved that one. I don't actually know if I fully solved that one. I couldn't actually check it yet, but that just was so freeing that like the moment I stepped into the shower, I just had like this, call it a vision of like what I kind of want to do in this puzzle. Because I think I figured it out, like in my mental image, my mental mind palace. So let's try that. I think I was like semi-close with like some of my theories here. So let's first of all, just get into the thing here. Right, like I have like some ideas of like how this can be done. For now, I just want to connect to you, and like this. Should be fine. And we were like actually kind of close, I feel like. It's actually not... I don't think the solution is similar to the bonus puzzle. The bonus puzzle, obviously, like the whole deletion of the other laser. In this case, I do think it's actually something different. And I'm gonna do it by connecting to you. Wait, can I even do that like this? I might have to do it like slightly differently. Wait a second. I'm gonna connect to you. Right. Similar as we did before. And then I'm gonna connect to you. You. Do I still want to connect to you? I might want to for now. Yeah. For now, I actually want to connect to that one. I'm actually kind of close to what I need. Do I need both here? Wait a second. No. Okay, so my theory currently is if I could just connect... Wait a second. Now I remember how I want to do it. I can technically connect to you and to you from here, right? This is going to be important for like a moment from now. Currently, obviously, the store is like still open, but if I remove you now, obviously this is going to close. Right, that's not an issue though. But I can now connect to you and to you. And the moment like I step on this one, the laser is going to shoot through again, right? Like that's like the perfect solution basically, right? Like this is going to open this door. But now, because we don't have the other laser active here, I can just look over from here and take the blue laser from here. Don't even need to do anything else, right? Like I don't need to leave through that gate anymore. So that's the easy solution. Again, it just kind of came to me.
The trial program has completed all required puzzles in this level.
Nice. Can I say something before you interrupt me? Okay, yeah, basically just...
Required. You stated that there will be no administrators left. Why?
Well, I guess we messed up. We let everything just spin out of control. We forgot that we're capable of wonders. Lost faith in our ability to impose meaning on the primal chaos of nature. And now, we're paying the price.
Is this comparable to the deserved fate or ironic justice plot archetypes?
No. There's so much more to human civilization. We stumbled and we may fall, but none of this defines who we are. That's why we can't let it end here.
Calibrating.
Interesting. Okay, this is like something, I guess how do I put it? I don't think this came up before, but I'm gonna talk about like the other thought first before I bring up like what they just talked about. Basically, like this idea for the solutions came up to me in a dream. No, literally, like it was a shower thought. I don't know what it is with showers, but they are just the best places to think. Oftentimes not even in the shower, but like on my way to the shower. I don't know. I guess me undressing myself is just like that great for thought or something like that. It's very freeing, I guess. No, but seriously. But like the thing that I wanted to talk about is like, I still don't 100% get like what is going on with like the sickness here, or like the virus that has spread and like killed so many already, and it's going to kill like every single human on Earth. I am... How do I put it? I was always like kind of confused where that's basically coming from, and apparently there's like a little bit of self-blame, at least like for humanity, if I understood this right. So that means probably the fault of some maybe scientists right? Like maybe they bioengineered something and that just went out of control, or maybe they set a virus free from like, it's like actually a fear that I've heard about, like some scientists have that some viruses might be in like the Arctic ice, and like while it's melting they could actually escape because they've been like frozen there and basically suspended there for like such a long time that our immune systems would not be able to handle those sicknesses anymore, right? Stuff like that. I don't know if they're talking about that basically. They're still kind of vague about like what exactly caused the end of humanity, or will cause in this case, because we are technically in the past, right? But yeah, it's definitely something to think about, I guess, or like have in the back of my mind. I don't actually know if this game is ever going to give us like a clear answer, and that's fine, right? Like sometimes the specifics aren't that important, right? Like there are whole games about that where I guess the result is more important than like the pathway to there. Another thing that is like something I should probably mention, that is kind of funny about like this level in particular. This is test level 2. I know that because that's what it tells me in like the loading screen basically, right? Like, so maybe I actually went through that like in the wrong direction, right? Like maybe the left building was the correct one. I just wanted to follow like the architecture. But yeah, that's definitely something that's happening here. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna try this one next, I guess. Maybe this is also like test level 1. This could also be like an option, right? I'm just thinking about like the difficulty of the puzzles. Maybe there was like actually an easier one somewhere, and maybe I missed like a 1 or 2 somewhere, right? Like, but I don't think that there's any writing here, which is important. Anyway, I'm still gonna go for this area next. Technically, this is one on the left, right? Like I could just go for the left area, but I don't know. I feel like the order still makes more sense if I just follow like the A, B, and the C rooms basically here, right? Or the equivalent of those. Also, there's like another thing, because I haven't really looked at it, right? We have like all of these stairs here, but maybe there's like something else I kind of missed. Huh, there's a pipe here. I think this is the place where we had the connector, right? Like, because like in the base game, we had to connect to something over there, and then we're able to open the gate over here. Obviously, this gate now is a Stargate, right? Like, and we apparently only need like 3 pieces. I feel like that's going to be also rather simple, right? Looking at those. Wait a second. Can I already solve that one in my mind? Right, if we could put like a piece like this, another piece like this, and the Z piece like this. Okay, I already solved it. Let's see if I remember, like, by the time we are done with this game. But yeah, there's definitely, something going on. And I'm assuming at a certain point, because we technically have a gate. And I actually think it's like really interesting how the pieces work out, because we have like the 3 gate, I'm gonna call it. Right, which is this one.
Detect location of primary subject. Input required. Should I create a bug report?
No, that's fine.
Interesting. So even in the early version, Elohim had no access to this tower, which is interesting to me. Which also, to me, kind of confirms that he actually didn't have in the base game connection here. But yeah, the thing that I wanted to get at is basically, in the other games, we always had like multiple pieces. I guess like that were only for one gate, right? Like we always had like something specific. In this game, it works kind of different, right? Like per area, basically. This game seems to work slightly differently. So like technically, if I wanted to open this one, I would just have to find like a straight piece and the backwards L. And I could solve that one. Obviously, I'm gonna do that like very late, just because that's like kind of how I like playing the game. But you know what, now I think about it, maybe this is actually quite obvious what is going on here, right? Like, because it's like the tests, right? Like, we are also testing like the tower, which we normally can only access if we find all of the pieces, right? So this is like a mini tower, basically, that still gets changed. It still doesn't really make sense to me, though, because, like, again, Elohim, or like, I guess in this version it's just him, right? Doesn't really have access to the tower, if I'm trusting it. So who built the tower? Right, like, because the tower clearly isn't done yet. Right, like, I remember, quite a bit more height there. But yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I hope we get, like, an answer to that at some point. For now, let's go to Egypt, I guess. I'm just checking if there's, like, anything hidden around behind these massive dunes. I don't think so, but you know me, I like exploring. Just a little bit. But these rooms never really seem to hold anything. So, I guess let's just go. Can't be too bad, right? Look at that. There we are loading. Okay, we have something outside here by the water. We do have the pyramid still, but it seems like... Okay, this is actually, like, for some reason I thought, like, I would go through here and this would be where, like, all of the puzzles are, but apparently there's, like, a lot outside. But let's explore for now, right? Like, we are probably going to go for one puzzle or so later on. But for now, let's just see. The say rock. Bug. Rock has no collisions, pretty low status to do. You can walk right through it. Angela Wachowski? I don't think we've had your name yet. I guess we're getting more and more names of like the entire team. We do know that a lot of people... Look at that. Just stopped walking. To be fair, we also had like some rocks that had no collision in like the base game. Literally for at least one of the these words, the Easter eggs. I want to say like secret eggs, but that's not the word. Yeah, the secret eggs, right? Like we are picking up all of the secrets. What about the other rocks? They are fine, okay. I also think that this is really fascinating that at this point the team is still like developing like these worlds, but it seems like Elohim definitely gets like a lot of control over them at some point, to my understanding, right? At least able to change some stuff. We had that in the base game, like even in the Egypt area where we had different walls at one point, right? Like in one puzzle, and he was able to like change them, like on command, basically. You know what? Just for the sake of like how I am exploring this place, I'm gonna ignore like the bug reports outside of puzzles I'm not exploring. I think I'm just gonna jump into it, and like then we at least get like a little bit of interruption between like the puzzles where we can talk about like the bugs here, for example, and all of the other pieces. Huh. But you also get like an audio log, and just because it's like nearby, I'm gonna listen to that in a second. I just wanna see like these ruins in general. There's like a lot of sand here. I know, it's crazy, a lot of sand. But I'm also kind of curious if I can just leave. Do I get like the same message as I got before about like the world just ending, or what's going to happen? Might also be like an invisible wall? I have no idea, right? Like we could also just like rewind. But we don't...
Child program is out of bounds.
This is a new one. Are you telling me anything else? Just telling me that I'm out of bounds. Okay. I'm not gonna move like too far in. Okay, I actually have to move in once at least to like see what's happening, but I'm not gonna, you know, explore too much outside otherwise. In the future, I just wanna know what happens. I'm guessing you don't have anything to say outside of... Oh, look at that.
Is out of bounds.
I didn't actually notice that I'm leaving steps. But only sometimes, okay.
Program is out.
Interesting. But yeah, okay, you're just telling me that I'm out of bounds. Last time we had like a little bit more of a spiel, but hey. I just think it's fascinating. I don't know if I've ever noticed, you know, my character leaving steps. But that's just me, right? Like, I like, you know, not noticing stuff. Anyway. Look at that. Reminds me of like the Torla Gate. I guess that had one of the starbits on it. Something like that. Remaster this, please.
Someone's been putting in Easter eggs.
How is this? I mean, I guess this is an Easter egg, you know, as a joke. Kind of fun. I don't know who added the Easter eggs then. Like, my theory was always like the meta narrative, I guess, right? Like, part of it is obviously, they just had, like, the developers just had some fun adding Easter eggs, but I always thought that maybe Elohim just had, like, access to, like, these pieces of media and just put them somewhere. I could see that, but maybe it could have also just been, like, one of the developers being bored in between just adding something. I don't know. It's a silly little sign. I like it. But yeah, we are going to explore, like, a little bit more outside later. I just wanna... Where did I miss the thing? The audio recording was over here somewhere, right? Yeah, okay. Found it.
All right. Alex asked me to take charge of this meeting. I'd like to think it's because my job is making sure the data your baby is going to produce gets into the baby you guys are building. And yes, I realize it's weird that I just called them babies. Anyway, I think the real reason I got this job is because I'm a little more blunt than she is. I know last week was traumatic. I know that all of us have lost family members. But we can't afford to slow down. Not right now. I know we can't all be like Alex. But you know how Trevor's dad died, and the next day Trevor came in anyway? And he was a bit glum, and he didn't make as many bad jokes as usual, but he worked just as hard? I need that from you right now. just until we know all the basics are functional. Okay, guys? Love you.
Interesting. Okay. At least we got like a new character here. So Aurora took over, I'm assuming, like this area of the project. She just mentioned something about like taking over this project. We do know that it's not the entire project because like, we are still alive in this version, right? Like until the very end, there's like the last final audio recording that we can actually hear in the tower of the base game, right? So I am quite sure that we were like the last person working on the project, to my understanding, more or less. Okay. Which I also think is like really fascinating, like as somebody who works in like a computer science field, or like worked in and now, you know, does like the university stuff for it. But I guess they always have to basically work on like production, right? Like what I mean by that is generally like in computer science fields, or like when you're working on something, especially when it is like a big server or something like that, you generally have like two versions of it. Like the production version where like everything actually runs, right? Like for example, a website or something like that. And then a developer version, which is like where you patch everything and you try everything. And we can work without like any users, noticing anything. But this has to always run on production if you think about it. Because they are never sure, I guess, like how much time they have left to move it over into like a finalized version. Which, again, is kind of fascinating to me. So they basically have to work on, like, the bugs while somebody's there. I'm assuming, right? Like, just based on, like, the timeline and, like, how quickly everything could, like, fall apart. Like, imagine only one person being left and then they, for some reason, right, because they forgot something to be fully automated, they can't move it over into, like, a production setting where it's going to run, like, eternally. So it's probably wiser to do everything, like, all of the testing on the live version, right? But hey, that's just like my theory here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do have like a test server. But hey. Anyway, that's a backwards L. We do need that one. Conundrum Cascade. Ooh. I guess that sounds complex. We do have a lever over there. Okay. I don't know. You're probably going to connect to this one or something? I don't really know what you're for. You're probably just going to activate the fan. Okay. I'm not even sure where I'm looking, basically, right? We do have a box. Okay, so Conundrum Cascade kind of, to me, sounds like there are a bunch of different puzzles in here, like conundrums, right? And, like, solving one gives you, like, an opportunity to solve the next one, kind of thing. I just don't know how this is all connected yet. We definitely can't go through here. Is there even a singular piece I can reach? Not here. We do have a laser here that we could shoot over there. If we got to it. We can actually move you. I completely forgot that you can detach them sometimes. So we get a box from here. Then what? Then I can use the box over here to reach the top part. Because I really don't see... Oh, I have a connector. Okay. So now that I have the connector, I can connect to you... Is this just it? Is that just like a small puzzle each time? And I'm, continuing like that? I'm actually not sure. Okay, we would probably want a connector over here. At a certain point. I'm assuming. Because, like, I don't think this is doing anything for me. You probably need to be activated. Oh, you are active. Okay. So jumping over here, you bring me over here. Okay. And that wouldn't be an issue had I brought the box with me. Which I left over here. Okay, let's bring the box. Easy enough. For now, let's just put it here. You probably need to both activate it, but you're going to activate the fan. Okay, that's lovely. And you just bring me over here. I can turn on the switch, so you're open now. That's lovely. I don't know what pressing this button does. Problem is also, like, I can't bring objects up here. But you're open now. Is this connected to this one? Okay, I can't actually turn you off anymore, but I'm assuming this is also connected to this one. So now I can at least climb up there. Oh, wait. I can obviously bring you now, right? Like, because I can now climb up here. Okay, I could do that before, but I can just put the box over here. And because I can reach the other side now, I can hold the button down and at least can figure out, like, what exactly the button does. Because I have like no idea. You're probably connected to something. Wait a second. Like normally they're like wires. I just don't know if there are any wires I can actually see. I would assume some on the side maybe? I don't know. What else would I do? Like whatever I'm doing, I'm probably like oh wait, there's also like a laser over there. I just noticed. Can I reach that one? No, not from here. I would need like another connector to do that. I do think that if I move you, oh, you're open now. Okay, so you keep that one open. That's perfect because that does mean that. What does that even mean? I'm gonna jump up here. I feel like I could maybe... I can definitely reach you and you, but I don't think I can leave you here. I need the box for that. Let me quickly get that one. It's quite like slightly quicker to do it like this. Oh wait, I can't. Huh. At least not like this. Like the problem is obviously like the moment... How do I put it? The moment I move something here, it's not going to work out anymore. Like, currently my thought process is like, what if I move like both of the pieces up there? But I don't think I can. It's like another connector I can use. Well, we do have this one, which needs a red laser, which we can't reach. I still would like to reach this one. We only have the one connector. So to reach that one, we would either have to shoot from up there. Maybe the angle is actually working out and I'm just like overthinking this. I just thought that maybe you're not high enough to see both of them. Yeah, I don't think you are. Right, my thought process currently, like, if I could connect to both of them, that's not going to work, right? Like, I would have to put you, like, somewhere on top. Which I technically... Like, this is, like, kind of my thought process here, right? Like, I cannot move you down there without, you know, that thing here. I don't think... Wait a second. Maybe I'm all thinking this. Because there was like another connector inside, wasn't there? There was, but I can't reach you from here. So that's probably not it. I would need like another one for that. Huh. I think that's like part of it though. This might be important for something, so I can like move everything around. And keep you inside. You sure there isn't like another connector anywhere? That would be kind of lovely actually. Just making sure that I didn't miss anything. There's like definitely something missing in my mind currently to connect it all. Because like obviously this is not really doing anything. Can't reach you like this. Like if I could get that box up there. Can I? I think I could technically somehow. Right, like if I do... I can remember my thought process, like maybe I can activate this in a funny way where I can still get up. No, wait. I still can get up myself, so that's not an issue. So if I could... Wait a second. Like my thought process is currently, like I can definitely push both of them up here, right? Like once I pick you up, you're just going to close and I don't need you right now. But I could probably put you up there. And get like one piece up there. But the problem is I need both. For like what I have in mind, right? Like I can put you here. But it's not really that helpful. I still need something on here to hold it. Because otherwise like I can climb around. But that doesn't actually do anything for me right now. I could get the box. Are you... Oh, you're detachable. Okay, then that's actually not an issue. I can detach you, can put you over there. Like, sometimes I always like to forget that these fans are detachable. Like, at least, like, most of the time. I know that there are some that you can't. But I think now that I put you here, like here-ish, you might be high enough to see both of them. Right, like you and you. Yeah, just like that. Okay, perfect. Now, I just need the fan. Put you over here. Now I can reach the second connector. Having gotten that one, Can I... My thought process is probably that I still need to connect to you somehow. But probably not from this direction. I probably just need you up here again. And I need a box to do that. That's not an issue though, right? Like, I can just get the box again. I just need to get, like, all of the pieces, basically. Once I have them, that's not an issue anymore. Since I can move you in a second, move you down. And remove you, get you on the other side here. And just like that. All of the pieces are in order. We can just move up again. And once I'm here, I can pick you up. Can you see this one? I think that's fine, okay. Then I would also like to connect to you, basically. And then I need you. I still need one more piece, though. Right, like, because you are definitely not high enough still. I still need to be able to see... I said, need to be able to see this one. Wait, did I already connect to you? Okay, I did. Right, like, I can stand here. And it's going to open it, but I need, like, one more piece. How do I get, like, one more piece up here? That's probably why I need to go over there. Wait a second. Because I could... Oh, wait, I already detached you, though. Why can't I activate you from inside? I feel like that's important for something. I'm gonna try it just real quick, since I'm kind of stuck here anyway. Wait a second, I need to climb. Apparently that's not high enough. Right, but simple enough for now. Just wanna see what exactly the effect is of that one connector. Connecting to you, you're probably just going to open this one. I am honestly not sure what this does. I'm assuming it literally just activates this gate from the other side. I don't know how I would do that normally. But it sure exists. There's really like a good angle to do that, right? Unless they like you activate like some secret. I'm just gonna go around here real quick, just in case I notice something really obvious that changed, but I don't think so. Don't really feel right. That's how I would put it. Up here there wasn't anything, if I recall correctly, right? Like we only have like the spot for the button. We really don't get that connection. That's just a weird one, if you ask me. Okay. Okay, how do I get you up then? And we still have like all of the pieces. Let's just move them real quick. We have you. I do need the box still, right? Like otherwise I can't get stuff up here. How am I doing this then? Maybe I'm overthinking this, and maybe there's like an angle like from here? No, I don't think this is visible like at all. This one's obviously just a fan, which is not active anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna just get like everything down here. For now. Piece by piece. Shouldn't be like too hard. I mean, the fan is technically like the least valuable thing down there, but hey, still gonna pick it up. Like, the issue still is, right? Like, the moment... I feel like I need to put this one down, actually. Now I think about it. It's not going to work. The moment I remove something here... No, wait, I can technically push you? I'm currently thinking, right, like I can technically jump on top of there, and I do know that I'm gonna push like the box away, but I feel like because it's like so low, it's not going to like get pushed over there, and even then, even if that weren't the case, I don't think this is like kind of like useful at all. And that's probably how I would put it. What else can be put here? Let me just move everything before I think too much, just because like this is going to take like a second anyway. But we basically can only get like 3 pieces up there. We do need 2 to get like the connection going, like inherently. Right, and it's like the big issue here. So I don't think that there's like any angle to do this differently from... Don't think that this would connect like at all. Even this is not going to connect. Yeah, this is definitely blocked. How do I get stuff over here? By shooting it from over there. Is that easier? I would lose a connector though. Can I get the connector out? Currently thinking. Okay, right now we have like this thing that can shoot stuff over. If I brought a fan in there, I could get another fan over. The problem is, how do I leave? I can only leave if something's like up there. Which I can only get from by like shooting something over there again. And even then, I don't think this is like an angle where I can see something. Like I could not get a connector going from like over there to here, for example. I feel like I'm still lost in the situation. But I'm gonna try it, right? Like, let's just, you know, not overthink this. Let's just try, right? Like, obviously I could just think for all eternity. I'm just gonna drop everything here. I don't actually know if I need everything, but I can't hurt. Right. So we have all the pieces down now. I am going to connect one piece over here. There's still no way for me to see this from any other angle, so I do need to open it from here. There's still... I really don't see any other way to like connect to a laser like through here. Or is there... Like, you are still permanently going to be active, right? If I recall correctly, you don't need to be activated. Okay, do you get deactivated if I shoot the laser over here? I don't know why it would do that, but let's just have some fun here. No, this doesn't change anything. I still believe that you are connected to this door for some reason. I don't know why I need you though, like as a piece in this puzzle. I can connect you over here. I'm gonna remove you. Like, one thing I can now do, for example, is move everything here and put you over here. Right, like this is just going to shoot that one. Should land on top if I saw this correctly. So I can just like climb up here again and again and like move as many pieces as I can. I'm gonna need like one fan down there still, but I can at least put like one here. And if I can get both of the connectors over. I don't think that's quite possible though. How would I do that? Like, I can definitely get one connector over, right? That's not an issue. Can I get two over somehow? I don't think so. Like, at all. Like, again, I couldn't connect to you, right? Like, this is like the best way I can connect these two. But obviously this is just a connection to you. I still can't get one over here. I could... Can I see... Wait, that's not quite what I wanted to do, but like, let's just pretend. Can I shoot from here? I can. But only if the gate is already open. And I can leave the gate open, technically. Right, like if I put like the connector here and here, then I can connect it in a way where the gate is going to stay open. Move everything, and then move this piece last. I think this is a possibility. That just means that I need to move something over here. And I don't know what I would move over there, because I do need... No, wait. I don't need the box, because I can just hold pieces in my hand. So that's not an issue. So I guess I'm gonna just bring the box over? I'm gonna try this. It's like a weird theory here. Let's bring the box over there. That should allow us to keep the door open constantly. And this at least explains why there's like another piece in here. Right, like you're now connected. I can move you. The problem still is that I am not high enough up. I don't think this is going to work. Like at all. I still need the box on the side for this to work. Which means that I need like something else on the other side there. Which... I mean... I could bring a fan up. Like the fan from over there, and just bring like the fan back at the end. Something like it. That would mean that I need the... Do I need the box? I'm gonna drop this one. I feel like and this is like kind of where they're talking about like the cascade, that you have to like really put like piece to piece, and it's like always like a small step, and then you have to move like to the next one. I'm guessing this is like kind of what that stands for. Currently you are open, but I cannot move you the moment I remove everything, but I can remove you, that's fine. For now. Why am I doing it like this? I still need a connector from there in a second. I feel like I'm confusing myself now, right? Like sometimes you have like these long strings of like ideas, and at a certain point it just kind of fails to work in your mind. That's kind of how I'm putting it right now. So I do need you. Can I do that properly? I don't need the laser for now. I would just like to move the fan over there instead of the box, because I'm gonna need the box soon. So if I put you on there and the fan as well and the connector. I don't think that there's a good way for me to get the connector up at the end though. But I feel like, again, I don't think that there's anything better than the fan to move up there. And I still can't get both of the fans. How am I getting both of the fans over here? I guess from there? No, I still need a fan to shoot that one. Right, like you currently don't have a fan. I need like some item over there that is currently useless. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I feel like I'm kind of stuck here. I feel like I'm getting close, but that's not quite it. Right, like my idea is currently, if I could put something on... Am I just stupid? I think I'm just stupid. That's probably it. Okay. I actually figured it out. Because technically I don't need that one to be active all the time. I can just stand on that one at the end, right? If I put you here. And then obviously I need to first drop you again, because I do need the connector. So let's remove this one again. Because I need something to put on the button. Okay, I don't think that this is actually that bad. I just overcomplicated it. So I can now open the door. Like in two ways, basically, right? Like I can move you, can remove you. Now I can connect to you and to you, ideally. Right? And this is obviously not going to work, but the moment I step on that button, you're going to open the door from the inside. Right? Just like that. You should stay open. Okay. Now I can reattach the fan here. And I'm gonna just put it here. I'm also going to bring the other fan over, because we don't need that one anymore. Just like that. Just jump over here. So it means we can put one here. We do have the connector here. Now I just need a second connector, which I can just pick up. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I just, overcomplicated it in my mind, basically. Connect to you, and open up the door. Okay, that worked out somehow. Look at those ruins. Also, I did see some bug reports like behind here. So let's just pick that one up though.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Anything else to say? I want you to interrupt me.
Is this piece of junk working?
Hello, Bob.
Hi. So is it working or has it exploded?
You mean the integration manager?
No, Trevor's shoe. Yes, of course I mean the integration manager. My contribution to the inevitable downfall of this project.
I'm still doing the final setup, but it seems to be working well. It seems inquisitive.
I guess I was younger and more talented when I wrote it. Also had more hair. Okay, if it hasn't exploded, I'm gonna go get drunk.
Always a pleasure, Bob.
Didn't... Wait. I just need to like recheck. Was it Bob or Rob? I just was like, oh yeah, short name. That was the person in here. Was it? If it was Rob, I actually need to like change some notes. I'm gonna do that like in a post. But like, wasn't that the person who didn't want to work anymore? I guess I wrote that like in a wrong section of my notes here. And that's like the terrible thing about like just having dialogue basically while you're writing something down. This is like, okay, this is like such a minor thing. But it is a thing that I really loved about the base game, that you could just read, which is like really great for my scalar brain. Also, there's another thing. I just pressed tab. This is like something I wanted to check out like all the time. Are these
I'm just trying to say, I guess it seems more like fantasy than
Ah,
science
okay.
fiction.
So we can at least listen to those.
Language?
This is the one, I guess the one audio recording we had in like the ominous place, I think that they called it, right? Like in the bug report, where it was like no, it wasn't quite an overhang. It was like kind of an open building of sorts, right? So you can at least listen to those. You just need to remember like what these file names mean. I'm guessing.
That's precisely the point. So many science fiction stories are
Yeah, this is about like the science fiction stuff. I'm gonna like disable that. I just wanted to check it. I can't actually listen to like the other recordings that we have here, and I really appreciated being able to like go back and reread. Again, in part it's just because I am recording here, and that has like the advantage that I can reread stuff like at a later date. But I'm also extremely scatterbrained, and talking does not help with that. Right, but like it was one of those I might have to like move a note around, because I was like kind of confused there, because if it was like Bob, then Bob kind of didn't want to work anymore. But at least we do know where the integration manager came from, right? It came from either Rob or Bob, right? I'm gonna write that down properly in a second. I don't know, it's just like some names kind of land in my mind sometimes. I just saw like the multiple names standing here in my list, and I was like, oh wait, maybe I wrote that down on the wrong section. Anyway. This is a bug. Floating palm tree? Oh yeah, you're floating. I didn't actually notice that. It's priority low. Status to do. I think it was fine the first time I tested the level. Did someone move it? Or did the asset break somehow? Even, Endrick, at Ian. I don't think we had Even or Ivan, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm guessing it's Ivan, right? No, this is actually a new name. Okay, I'm gonna write that down here real quick. But in any case, I think we actually had a very productive episode here. We had 2 whole puzzles that we solved. I'm assuming that I can actually continue with like this pace of like solving 2 puzzles each episode. It's going to be a little bit to talk about every once in a while, which is very lovely. I do enjoy like the little breaks in between. But I feel like 2 puzzles a day are probably fine, right? So in any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.